FedEx says it will fight charges it helped internet pharmacies distribute drugs illegally to customers without prescriptions. A federal grand jury in San Francisco yesterday returned a 15-count indictment against the delivery giant, saying senior management at FedEx knew exactly what was going on. It's yet another glimpse into the shadowy world of internet drugstores. Scott Cohn has the story.
In California, Dan Weinstein is still mourning the death of his wife, Cheryl, 3 years ago.
There isn't a day that goes by that I don't think of her and miss her.
Cheryl was addicted to painkillers. She died of an overdose of drugs bought online with amazing ease without a prescription.
They come via FedEx. They come to any address that you want to put them to, as long as there's a credit card to pay for them.
The Justice Department says FedEx is part of the problem. In a sweeping indictment, the government says FedEx knowingly ships the drugs, sometimes delivering them to parking lots. Authorities say they've been warning senior FedEx management about the dangers of internet pharmacies for a decade. But rather than cut off what the government says was a huge source of revenue, FedEx simply assigned them a different account classification. FedEx says it's innocent, says it's been asking the government for years for a list of pharmacies to avoid, but to no avail. The company says it has a history of cooperating with law enforcement, but it also handles more than 10 million packages every day. We are a transportation company. We are not law enforcement, the company says in a statement, adding that customer privacy is now at risk. The company also made its case directly to Wall Street analysts, who for the most part are sticking by the company.
I think this is relatively more relegated to headline risk as it is to financial risk as it stands right now with the information we have today.
FedEx rival UPS settled similar charges last year for $40 million and a host of reforms. Dan Weinstein says the shippers are just part of a much larger problem.
It's just pure greed. All they want to do is make money.
Consumers going outside the U.S. system to save money, and internet pharmacies preying on the vulnerable to make it. Scott Cohn, Nightly Business Report.